Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Pankaj Kumar from Institute of Hotel Management, Rohtak, Haryana. Today we will be talking on the module called Housekeeping Inventories, which is a part of the paper named Hotel Housekeeping. Students, after completing this module, you should be able to classify different articles, supplies and equipment under housekeeping inventories. You will be able to find out the various types of equipment used in housekeeping department and classify them. You will be able to explain the different cleaning agents and their uses. You can identify guest supplies and their placement in a guest room. Further, you will also be able to describe numerous types of linen used by housekeeping department. Students, all the purchased supplies of cleaning agents, equipment, linen, uniform and other articles that are procured for future use in the housekeeping department are referred as housekeeping supplies. These procured supplies can be classified into two categories: recycled inventories and non-recycled inventories. The equipment or items that are used in the housekeeping department again and again during the operations are called recycled inventories, like manual and mechanical cleaning equipments, while the items that are consumed during the course of operation of housekeeping department are called non-recycled inventories, like cleaning agents, polishes, etc. Now let us discuss different types of housekeeping inventories of a hotel. The first and most used inventory is cleaning equipment. Although a small percentage of cost goes into purchase of the cleaning equipment, a careful selection for the correct choice is important to enhance the productivity and efficiency of the department. The equipment must be chosen on the basis of the requirement of the offices. The quality and type of equipment chosen can save expenses on breakdowns and also save labor and time. Selecting the ideal equipment plays a major role in the cleaning process. Equipment must be purchased keeping in mind the points like quality and reliability of equipment, cost factor, maintenance of the equipment should be easy, warranty provided by the company, ease of operation, efficiency of the equipment, etc. Cleaning equipment can be classified into manual and mechanical equipment. Manual equipment performs its operation manually by the workers. Brushes, brooms, and mops are examples of manual equipment for cleaning. Brushes. Different types of brushes are used to clean different surfaces. Any type of brush will have three parts: bristles, headstock, and handle. The softness or hardness of a brush decides on what type of surface it is meant for. Bristles can be of animal hair or fabric-based. Soft bristles of fiber or nylon are used for carpets. Short, coarse brushes are used for scrubbing purpose of hard surfaces. Headstock is the part which has the bristles inserted in. Handles are for having a good grip while cleaning the surface. On the basis of their functions, brushes can be of following types: toilet brush, cloth scrubber brush, carpet brush, upholstery brush, feather brush, wall brush, sink brush, etc. For care and maintenance of brushes, regular washing should be done to keep brushes free from dust, dirt, and hairs. They should be washed in mild soapy lather. Brushes should be washed by gently tapping the head up and down with the bristles facing downwards so that the water splashes up between the tufts. They should be rinsed well in cold water once excess water has been shaken off. They should be left to dry in such a way that the remaining water may drip off the side of the brush or the top of the headstock. Brushes should always be kept with bristles side up. When possible, dry brushes in the sun or open air. Another very common manual equipment is broom. Brooms have long bristles that can be hard or soft, knotted together at one end and inserted into a handle. Brooms are used for removing dust or dirt in a large area. Different types of brooms used for cleaning are wall brooms. This type of brooms have soft bristles and a long handle to reach the corners of ceiling, mainly used to clean cobwebs and dust from higher areas that are not accessible easily. Soft brooms, they have soft fiber or grass as bristles and are used to clean smooth surfaces where removing dust is relatively easier. Hard broom, this type of broom has coconut fiber long bristles used to remove dust from rough surfaces. They may have a long handle to ease cleaning of dust from outdoors. For care and maintenance, brooms should never be stored keeping vertically bristles side down. They should be stored horizontally. Soft brooms should not be used on wet surfaces. Brooms should be stored after removing dust, dirt and soil by shaking it to fluff off the soil. Mops and cloths. Mops are used for dusting different types of surfaces and to clean them. They are designed to remove soil and debris from floors, walls and ceiling without raising any dispersing dust. They are available in different types like mops with impregnant fringes, static mops, Kentucky mops, sponge mops, squeegee, fast mops. Apart from these mops, different types of cloths are used in both wet and dry cleaning of the surfaces. Dusters. Dusters are used for dusting and buffing surfaces. They are soft, absorbent and of cotton material. They should be washed, rinsed and dried to keep them clean. Swabs and wipes. These are used for damp dusting or wet cleaning of surfaces and sanitary fitting like wash basins, bathtubs, etc. They are soft and absorbent. They should be washed in hot detergent and then rinsed and dried. Scrim. It is a soft and lint-free loosely woven cloth mostly used in windows and glass cleaning. Glass cloth. These special cloths do not produce any lint when used. They can be used for wiping, drinking glasses, mirrors, etc. Rags. Rags are disposable cloths that have ended their life cycle. These are used for polishing or applying hard cleaning agents. They are usually disposed of after use. Dust sheets. They are discarded bed sheets and are used to cover the furniture or other areas during spring cleaning. Druggets. It is a coarse woolen fabric, felted or woven. The term is applied to a coarse fabric having a cotton wrap and a wool filling, used for rugs, tablecloths, etc. They are placed on the floor in doorways to prevent excessive dirt being tracked in or out during bad weather and during redecorating projects. They are something placed in the passes between the kitchen and dining area to catch spills. Chamois leather. It is the skin of chamois goat in actual, but now several cheaper imitations are available. Chamois leather can be used wet for cleaning windows and mirrors. When dry, it is used as a polishing cloth for silver and other metals. It is also ideal for wiping squeezy blades. It should be cleaned with newspaper. When necessary, can be washed in cold water only. Students, there are many types of containers used in hotels for different purposes. Containers are given to staff to carry, transport, collect, and store supplies and other items to ease their job. There are various types of containers available in the hotels like buckets, basins, and bowls. They are used to carry water and other cleaning materials. Plastic buckets are preferred as they are lightweight and easy to carry. Large buckets can have caster wheels or trolleys for movement. Basins and bowls are used to carry small amount of water or solution for cleaning purposes. Dustpan and dustbins. Dustpans are used with a broom to carry the accumulated dust. Their edge in contact with floor must be very thin to take all the dust particles. Dustbins are provided in different areas by housekeeping department and should be emptied and washed periodically. The housekeeping department is concerned with dustbins in guest rooms, service rooms, public areas like guest corridor and lobbies, etc. Sani bins. Sani bins are metal or plastic bins with lids used in toilets for the collection of soiled sanitary towels. They are lined with plastic or paper bags for easy cleaning. Sani bins should be emptied and washed and wiped daily for sanitary reasons. Spray bottles. These are lightweight containers that deliver a fine spray of cleaning solution through a very fine nozzle on the surface area to be cleaned. Hand caddies. Earlier, hand caddies were made up of wood or metal, but now they are replaced with plastic ones. It has a box, a fitted tray, and handle. It contains all the cleaning material that are required in cleaning different surfaces. They must be cleaned after each shift. Maid's cart. This is the most significant piece of equipment in housekeeping department. It is like a toolbox stocked with everything necessary to service a guest room effectively. There are 3 deep shelves, the lower 2 for linen and top portion shelf for small supplies. It has a sack for soiled linen, detachable trash bags, storage space for a vacuum cleaner, janitor's trolley. This trolley has cleaning supplies that are required to clean public areas or special cleaning of a guest room. Mop wringer trolley. It has a mop bucket with a wringer all mounted on a trolley. It may have provision to keep cleaning agents. Linen trolley. Used to transfer linen from laundry to linen room and from linen room to floor pantries. There are different equipment that comes under miscellaneous housekeeping equipment. This include different types of ladders like step ladders, extension ladders, roof ladders, etc., carpet beaters, abrasive pads, rubber gloves, airing racks, chalk removers. Now students, we had enough about manual equipment, but there are various mechanical equipment used in housekeeping department. The equipment are mostly powered by electricity. The staff should be well trained in the operation of these equipment to enhance their efficiency and to prevent any accidents. The first one is vacuum cleaner or suction cleaner. Vacuum cleaners are the most common equipment of cleaning used by housekeeping department. They are suitable for all kinds of surfaces but are suitable for those areas having large carpet area. They remove debris and soil and water from a surface by suction. All vacuum cleaners work on the same principle in all types. Motor drives an impeller which sucks in air through the inlet, creating a difference in pressure between the air within and outside the machine. Air is drawn in from the inlet, passes through and out of the machine. It comes with different attachment and nozzles. The air is sucked in together with soils, debris or water. The dust is collected into a container provided, which may be within or outside the machine. We have different types of vacuum cleaner like handheld vacuum cleaner. These are small, lightweight vacuum cleaners carried in the hand and used for cleaning curtains, upholstery edges, mattresses, computers, music systems, etc. They clean by brushing and suction and are very easy to handle. Backpack vacuums. Backpack vacuum cleaners are lightweight and ergonomic backpack system which can be adjusted according to the operator preferences. Makes working with such type of vacuum convenient and therefore increases productivity. These type of cleaners are mainly used for cleaning curtains, mattresses, computers and music systems. They clean by brushing and suction and are very easy to handle. They can be either carried in hand or strapped to the back of the housekeeping attendants. Electrical brooms. These are very lightweight vacuums without a motor-driven beater brush. They are used only for light vacuuming and for touch-ups on carpets and hard floors. Latest generation of electrical brooms are battery operated and hence can be used without any cords. Upright vacuums. Upright vacuums are the ones more frequently seen in hotels. The main body of the vacuum lies horizontal on the floor and is driven by a single motor. The dust bag is outside the machine's main body. There is a belt-driven beater brush to facilitate removal of dust from thick pile carpets. In an improved variation, there is a dual motor system. One motor drives the beater brush and the other provides the suction. The machine also has a built-in hose for cleaning corners and upholstery. This machine is most suitable for use on large carpet areas. Cylindrical vacuums. They work by suction only. The filter cum diffuser is fitted at the outlet, which removes fine dust and microorganisms from the flow of air passing through the outlet. The dust bag is inside the cylindrical body. The term suction cleaner is generally used for this kind of vacuum cleaner. Centralized vacuums. In this type of unit, suction is generated at one point in the building. Meanwhile, soiling can be removed at vacuum points somewhere else in the building by suitable nozzles connected to detachable flexible hoses. The collected dirt is then conveyed by a network of pipes to a central container. This unit is expensive to install and is generally done at the building construction stage. The main advantage of centralized vacuum is that it is extremely hygienic since all the dust is carried away from the point of cleaning. Maintenance costs are usually lower. Wet and dry vacuum cleaners. These are extremely useful in housekeeping operations as they can pick up spills and excess water when cleaning the wet surfaces. The wastewater collects in a tank that needs to be emptied after use. On the dry mode also, they help in removal of dust and debris. They are required when a large area is to be polished and cleaned. They have flexible hose pipe with squeezy head to absorb water. Floor scrubbing and polishing machines. This machine can scrub the floor and polish the floor with the help of soft pads. These machines apply polish to the floor and this polish is spread evenly on the floor surface by the machine. Then buffing is done by the machine to have a glossy appearance of floor. Wet extraction system. Wet extractors have suction and water injection feature to rinse and suck water from the surface to be cleaned. This machine sprays water with detergent to remove more deeply embedded soil which is not easily removed by suction cleaning. Scrubber dryers, sweepers. These machines are suitable for large areas where mechanical sweeping, scrubbing and drying are required. That's all about equipments. Now we will move to the next inventory item, that is cleaning agents. Cleaning agents. Cleaning agent is a natural or synthetic material that is used to clean different surfaces. They remove dirt from the surface to give it a clean appearance. There are many types of cleaning agents used in the hotels for cleaning of different kinds of items. Water. Water is the prime ingredient to start with the cleaning of many surfaces. Soft water is preferred over hard water for its cleaning properties. It is used with some other agents like detergent, soaps, etc. as water alone is not an effective cleaner. Detergents. They help in loosening and removing dirt and grit from the surface and holds it in suspension. In that way, it prevents dirt from getting redeposited on the surface again. Abrasives. Abrasives are used to remove very stubborn stains from various surfaces. They are substances that have scratching action to remove dirt from hard surface. It can be of various types like fine abrasives used for shining silver, filtered chalk and jeweler's screws are used. Medium abrasives, salt, scouring powder or paste are used. Hard abrasives, sandpaper, steel wool, pumice stone, etc. are used. Organic solvents. They are used to dissolve grease and mainly used as stain removal and dry cleaning. Methylated spirit, acetone, turpentine, etc. are common solvents. These solvents must be used carefully as they are inflammable and toxic. Disinfectants. These agents control microbial growth on the cleaned surface where germ control is required. Phenols, chlorine, etc. are commonly used disinfectants in hotels. Toilet cleaners. They are available in liquid or powder form. They are used to clean and sanitize the WCs, urinals, and bidets. They are acidic in nature and may have some fine abrasives to remove the stubborn stain. Polishes. Polishes are used to smoothen uneven surfaces and provide a smooth protective layer. They also give a nice sheen on surfaces they are used. They are available in different forms like paste, liquid, spray, or cream. Different type of polishes are available for different type of surfaces. For example, floor polishes, metal polishes, leather polishes, and furniture polishes. Glass cleaner. Glass cleaners are available in liquids and sprays. They are applied directly on glass surfaces and then cleaned with a soft, lint-free duster. A mixture of water with spirit or vinegar makes an inexpensive glass cleaner for use. Carpet cleaners. Carpet cleaners are available as sprays, foams, and shampoos. Basically, they are water-soluble solvents, soil repellent, optical brightener, and deodorizer. They must be used in proper dilution. Now, we will learn about some of the common cleaning agents used in housekeeping. Fuller's earth. It is a clay material that can absorb oil, grease without any chemical treatment. It is commonly used on colored wooden surfaces. Borax. Borax or sodium borate is a salt of boric acid, easily dissolves in water. It is used to remove coffee and tea stains. Jeweller's rouge, also known as red rouge or ferric oxide, is a very fine compound used for buffing and polishing of silver surfaces. Linseed oil. It is oil obtained from flax seeds. They are used as a constituent of furniture polishes and paints. Pumice. Pumice stone is a light and porous stone used as an abrasive on hard surfaces like metals. Sawdust. It absorbs grease and can be used as an abrasive. Turpentine. It is used to dilute paints and a constituent of paints. Vinegar. It can be used as a glass cleaner in a water solution. It is also used to clean metals like copper. Guest supplies. It also constitutes a major inventory item of housekeeping department. All items that are placed in a guest room to add on the comfort and convenience of a guest stay at hotel are known as guest supplies. Guest loan items. These are the items which are not kept in the guest room but are provided to the guest on his request. For example, iron, ironing board, hair dryers, alarm clocks, hot water bottles, etc. Placement of guest supplies in guest rooms. Supplies that are kept behind the door are a D&D card, the reverse of which may be "Please make up my room" card, on the doorknob of the inside of the door, rooms rate for different kinds of rooms, a detailed map, fire exits, a notice reminding the guest of the safe deposit facilities at the cashier's desk. Supplies that are kept near bedside table, telephone and the service directory, a notepad and a pencil, an ashtray and a matchbox, local telephone directory, a Bible, Gita or a Quran may be placed, a bedside lamp, a flask on the tray with 2 glasses. Supplies that are kept near coffee table, an ashtray with matchbox or lighter, the house magazine or some other magazines and a newspaper, room service menu, in minibar. Depending on the type of hotel, type of guest room as well as sometimes the profile of the guest, all of these may be included. Mineral water bottles, beverages such as liquor and soft drinks, ice trays, some snacks. In bathrooms, monogrammed soaps, shampoo bottles, hair conditioners, moisturizers, cologne, aftershave lotion, shower caps, goggle glasses, tissue box, razor blades, dental kit, comb, body oil, etc. Linen. All the launderable items which are used, maintained and stored by housekeeping department are termed as linen. For example, bed sheets, pillow covers, towels, napkins, tablecloths, etc. On the basis of its use, linen can be grouped under the heading guest room linen. Linen used in bedrooms and bathrooms comes under this category. Hotels usually have their logo printed or embroidered on their linen called monograms. Different sizes of bed sheets, pillow covers, blankets, mattresses, protectors, duvet covers, bedspreads and bath linen like face towels, hand towels and bath towels comes under this category. Second category is F&B linen. Linen used in restaurant, banquets, halls like tablecloths, napkins, waiters cloths, slip cloths, runners, base cloths, tray mats, etc. comes under this group. Uniforms. Uniforms are provided to the employees by the organization to maintain the well-groomed appearance of the employee. It reflects the standard of the hotel and creates a good impression on the guest uniform. Also enable the guest to identify staff and their position in the organization. It is designed on the basis of several factors like ease in working, matching with the theme of the area, practicality, etc. and it differs from department to department and across the designation too. Housekeeping department is responsible to keep the logistics as well as cleaning of the uniforms in most of the organizations. Uniform is a status symbol creating a sense of belongingness in employees and thereby boosting their morale. Apart from aesthetic appeal, uniforms are frequently designed to suit the task that is carried out. Now let us wrap up the module with a brief summary. Housekeeping department uses various materials, agents, supplies and equipment that are termed as housekeeping inventories. In this chapter, we discussed about the recycled and non-recycled inventories. The cleaning equipment have discussed under broad categorization of manual and mechanical equipments. Nowadays, there are new machines coming in that performs more than one cleaning operations. Different types of cleaning agents are used in housekeeping in day-to-day operations. Each cleaning agent serves a different purpose. Guest supplies have been listed with their usual placements in guest rooms. Linen has been classified in guest room linen and F&B linen. Housekeeping department is also the custodian for staff uniform. All these housekeeping inventory need periodic assessment regularly. Recycled inventory must be cleaned and maintained properly to increase its life and give quality results. Thank you. Have a nice day.